What can you tell us about the first time you met the children?
It was the children's first day together in the foster home. Destiny had been there for 2 days and Leo had just been released from the hospital. Both children appeared very clingy to one another and to the foster mom. Neither would answer direct questions, but we did all sit at the table and play with stickers.
At this time, did you notice any visible signs of abuse or neglect?
Yes, Leo had bruising on his left temple. Objection, relevance. Mr. Brown was not in the home when Leo presented with bruising on his temple.
I'll withdraw the question and move to strike for the response. Ms. Goodman, what do you recall the first time you met the children that you'd like to share with the court?
I remember the foster mom telling me that Destiny hadn't been sleeping or eating well and wouldn't leave her side. Objection, hearsay, sustained.
Well, Ms. Goodman, were you able to meet with Ms. and Mr. Brown during this trial?
Yes, I've talked with both Mrs. Brown and Mr. Brown on the phone at the beginning of the case when they were both in jail. I met with Mr. Brown when he was first released from jail, and he came by the CASA office after a visit with the children.
Did either adult admit to using drugs to you?
Yes, actually both parents admitted to using drugs during this case. In fact, Mr. Brown told me directly that he was struggling with trying not to do drugs the first time I met him in person. Mrs. Hart was also reported to me that Mr. Brown told her he was using drugs again. Objection, hearsay, sustained. Strike the second part of Mrs. Goodman's response to that last question. Only Mrs. Hart can testify as to her conversation with Mr. Brown.
Well, Ms. Goodman, were you able to speak with Ms. Brown prior to her signing the relinquishment papers?